Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. So I hope you're well, Virgo. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. We have first light, beginning a new cycle. This is when the kind of dawn is just beginning to happen. We can see that first light in the sky and it's a feeling of that in your situation. New positivity coming in, just the beginnings of it. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? Archangel Michael message for the week ahead. What does Virgo need to hear? Thank you. Angels, spirits, guides for the week ahead. Thank you. So, Virgo, we have number 9. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. I mean, some of you might need to hear that message. Comes out for a reason. Let's see what we have for you. Weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for Virgo. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Overarching energy first, as we always do. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? All right, we have the Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups, Judgment, Two of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, and bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Pentacles, yeah. There was a real specific message that I was getting with this. And for a lot of you here, the 5 of Cups and the Judgment, it feels like about karmic lessons being learned. There's a strong sense here, Virgo, that maybe there was it feels for some of you like a previous relationship of some kind where there's regret. We look back and we sometimes, regretted what happened, what, maybe both parties did. We kind of learn like karmic lessons and kind of from past mistakes. And this just feels that sense of there's a call to action being presented to you in your current circumstances. These are the energies that I'm getting for you. It feels more to do with you're kind of learning from the past in some way, from karmic lessons being learned, and even making different choices and decisions. But it feels like those decisions are going to be presented to you this week. Because, the Page of Swords is getting the information, the clarity, that you need. It can be also very powerful in terms of conversations and communications. But I feel for a lot of you, this is a fresh perspective in a situation, a fresh way of looking at something. Because I feel that there is a past relationship where you've learned, and I say you, but it can also be the person that you're with, lessons from the past. We learn, we grow, we evolve from karmic lessons. So we can choose not to make the kind of same mistakes that we've made in the past, in our current relationship. And this just feels that sense of that here, Virgo, with you this week. Because this is about doing something differently and seeing the signs. And you're getting some powerful signs here. And I certainly feel that there may well be, we talk about don't give up on love, a relationship can be healed. But I feel also that it's about, this feels more to do with forgiving yourself for what you think you did or didn't do, This just feels that sense of looking back at what happened in the past. But all is not lost in the present around you. And it certainly feels here that you're dealing with a current relationship, but evolving and learning from lessons from the past so we don't make the same mistakes, So this just feels like there is answering the call this week. but it feels like with a present relationship for a lot of you. And that's what's coming across really strongly. Because the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups is somebody who's a soul connection, someone who you've been with for quite some time. We have memories, nostalgia with the Six of Cups. And this has been at a crossroads in terms of a choice. Do I stay within that kind of boundary, that comfort zone? Or is it time to expand? Is it time to take that big step forward with the person who really matters to me? This feels that sense of, listening or being listened to, and being at some kind of crossroads and appreciating a situation, that there is an issue maybe in a current relationship that is making you reflect on the past in some way and learning karmic lessons from that, which is prompting action in the present. And this is what I see for you, because I feel that you're realizing that this person who you're with means everything. They're very important to you. Now, yes, this can be vice versa as well. It could be your other half who's feeling this, but I read for you. So this feels that sense of you're ready to take a big step forward. This is about furthering a relationship, furthering a commitment. Both parties being appreciated and heard and valued and respected. So it means here that this might well be moving beyond some kind of comfort zone or barrier, or even facing something that you said you were never going to do again. For example, maybe it's marriage. It's not limited to that. It can be adoption, buying a home. Whatever that thing would be. It's about making that choice at a crossroads. And in this energy, it feels choosing wisely. I feel that you're learning from the past in some way, and that's guiding your choices in the present, that it's time to take your world in your hands and make choices about the future, because it matters this week. And it comes with a fresh perspective from karmic lessons being learned. It feels like a real specific reading, to be honest, because the Five of Pentacles is when someone feels lack. The Five of Pentacles, and it can also sometimes be when there's rejection, being shut out, put out in the cold. But for a lot of you, it feels like you're wanting to resolve something this week because someone means a lot to you. And it certainly feels here, you know what you need to do. Someone's feeling undervalued, underappreciated. They might feel that they're giving to a relationship but not giving back. They're not feeling heard. That could, again, whichever side you're on. But the Ace of Swords, this is that kind of breakthrough moment. This is when we do answer the call. We do get that fresh perspective. We do the right thing. We know what needs to be done. With the Ten of Cups, long-term committed relationships, marriage, happy home, happy family. Can be choices to do with children, property, adoption, marriage. You understand what I'm saying, but this is about furthering and advancing a relationship and making sure that both sides feel heard and not being undervalued and appreciated, and seeing the truth of the situation, that it's time. It's kind of like a big answering the call energy this week, that it's time to not to kind of learn from the past, but also not be held back from the past as well, in terms of furthering a relationship in the present. This is the first light energy because you're awakening. This is an awakening energy, and you're seeing it clearly, maybe in a way that you haven't seen it before. This is what I see for you here in terms of knowing what the solution is and what the right thing to do is as well. This is what I see for you here, Virgo. I also want to say, sometimes with the Five of Cups, we can also look back. If it's not to do with a kind of, a significant past relationship, it can sometimes be looking back and questioning ourselves in terms of why past relationships haven't worked out the way that we wanted them to, and learning from some karmic lessons. And this is about being open to make commitments and move forward, even though it feels a little bit out of our comfort zone and we feel vulnerable and it's the unknown factor. This is just the energy here, Virgo, of it's the right thing to do because someone's feeling lack. They're feeling undervalued, underappreciated. There's not enough in this relationship to keep me in it, but there's a solution available to you. And it's about taking action and asserting yourself and knowing what the right thing to do is. Like I said, it's a huge fresh perspective here and an awakening energy. But I certainly feel here that there's a lot of happiness and fulfillment available to you. I feel that there is a fundamental issue right now that you feel that you need to resolve. But I also feel that there's an element of making peace with the past in some way, but also learning those karmic lessons because of the potential of the present. Like that, we have number 12, embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. And we have a new beginning with the Ace of Swords, being ready to open a new door because it's the right thing to do. We have number 8, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. And I see that you're doing that this week. All right, what do we have for our lovely Virgos? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Virgo. Message for Virgo. Everything is happening for my highest good. That is your affirmation for this week. Oh, I don't know why I pulled more Archangel Michael messages, but hey, I didn't even know I was doing that, but there you are. Let's see what we have for you as your spirit animal oracle message, Virgo. What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Virgo. We have sea turtle protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything that you need to be protected and happy. Now, sea turtle for me as a reader is linked with making a conscious choice. Bottom of the deck. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Virgo, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, Virgo, and I will see you next time.